In this video, we're going to learn how to import our contacts. There is a few things that you need to do beforehand, and we'll walk you through those steps as well. So in your contacts, there is an import feature. When you click on there, you can import contacts or you can import contacts directly into the opportunities. The opportunities tab is my favorite just because it makes it easier to just get them right into where they need to be instead of uploading them and trying to figure out how they're going to go. So when we would click next here, there's a download sample file. We've also created one for you and have sent the link. And when you get our link, it's going to look like this. So you're going to click I understand. I'm not an editor. And then you're going to click File, make a copy, call this your name, and then just make a copy. So now you're using your own version of this. So when we're in here, contact ID doesn't mean anything for us. The phone numbers that we're going to enter, and my favorite is to take a spreadsheet you already have, copy a column at a time, and just drop them into these sections. But if you are editing this sheet, the way phone numbers are in KeyLead Engine is it's a country code first. And in order to put that into this particular spreadsheet, you do need to hit the button that looks like that. And then you can go +1 and then I'll enter the phone number. And the one will stay there. So that little apostrophe, you can see it right here. The little apostrophe is there just so that the column doesn't recognize it as a different type of number. So we'll just continue with uh, the email address, their first name, business name if they have one. I don't use opportunity ID or opportunity name, so I just go ahead and switch those. Actually, I'm sorry, my opportunity name is actually their full name. What pipeline are they going to be? So these are different when you're uploading and you want them to go directly into a pipeline. So what we need to do is go back into our KeyLead engine and we need to click on our opportunities and we can see all of our pipelines. So we need to decide where are they going to go in the pipeline. I'm going to choose the My Marketing pipeline and what category are they going to go into. If the category that you want them to go into isn't here, simply add an opportunity. Oh, sorry. Go to pipeline. Go to your My Marketing pipeline, click on the plus button, and we're going to add a stage, and we're going to call that stage Bright Uploads. That's just the stage that I want them to be in for now. I can take this and drag them wherever I want in that pipeline on how they show. I just want them to be at the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. I'll go back to my pipeline, and you'll see the Bright Uploads right here. So the spelling that you have here and the spelling that's here needs to go into this spreadsheet. So what we need to do is type in My Marketing pipeline. So it matches exactly. And the stage is going to be Bright Uploads. This will allow this to go into the exact stage we need it to go into. I'm going to change this one too. If you guys use opportunity values, you can plug that value in there. The value is, what does that lead mean to you? How much dollar value is it? That was what you would put in there. A lot of times you don't have to use anything in there. Is there a source? Did it come from a referral? Did it come from an open house? Do you have an additional email? Do they have a second email or do they have a second phone number? And then type in any notes that you want to appear in the note section. And you also want to add tags, but you want to make sure your tags exist already. So I'm just going to use buyer. Now, what we would do is if once we have all this filled in, we would hit file, we would hit download, and we would make this a CSV. So here's our CSV that we need. We're going to go back into KeyLead. We're going to go back to our contacts. Go to our uploads or import, choose our opportunity, go ahead and hit next. We're going to find that file. We're going to create an opportunity and we're going to create and update the opportunity contact. So now what it's going to do is map everything. If it doesn't map it and this isn't green, you need to take a look and see if this is a phone number. How do I map this? So far it's recognizing everything because this spreadsheet came directly from KeyLead Engine. So you can see it mapped the pipeline and it's going to map the stage. If there's a value, if it's a referral. I also do have don't update to an empty value. So don't put anything in there if there's nothing in your spreadsheet. This maps your additional email. This maps your notes, maps your tags. We're going to go ahead and hit next. I don't want to create a smart list for new contacts, but if you were uploading a group at one time and you wanted to have that group easily found on the contact section, you can actually go ahead and make it a smart list and give it a name. So if you're uploading all of your kids' parents, you could actually make a smart list that says my kids' parents, my kids' school parents, something like that. Make it easy to find them. You can also add them to a workflow right away. So I could essentially add these right to my holiday workflow. And that way the tag gets added and they get put right into the workflow. I can add a tag if I'd like right away. I'll select those off. Now I do have to hit confirm, and then I'm just going to hit start bulk upload. And it's as simple as that. So you can see the bulk actions. It does take a few minutes, but what we're going to do is go to our opportunities. And then this is where they're going to end up being in the bright uploads once they're finally uploaded into the system. If I can catch how fast that's going to take. So you can see it's still processing the information. So when this comes up, it'll show like these complete, and then it'll be in your systems. It's as simple as that to send your uploads and or your imports.